A Course in Miracles, Lesson 107. Truth will correct all errors in my mind. What can correct illusions but the truth? And what are errors but illusions that remain unrecognized for what they are? Where truth has entered, errors disappear. They merely vanish, leaving not a trace by which to be remembered. They are gone because without belief they have no life. And so they disappear to nothingness, returning whence they came. From dust to dust they come and go, for only truth remains. Can you imagine what a state of mind without illusions is? How it would feel? Try to remember when there was a time, perhaps a minute, maybe even less, when nothing came to interrupt your peace, when you were certain you were loved and safe. Then try to picture what it would be like to have that moment be extended to the end of time and to eternity. Then let the sense of quiet that you felt be multiplied 100 times, and then be multiplied another 100 more. And now you have a hint, not more than just the faintest intimation of the state your mind will rest in when the truth has come. Without illusions, there could be no fear, no doubt, and no attack. When truth has come, all pain is over, for there is no room for transitory thoughts and dead ideas to linger in your mind. Truth occupies your mind completely, liberating you from all beliefs in the ephemeral. They have no place because the truth has come, and they are nowhere. They cannot be found, for truth is everywhere forever, now. When truth has come, it does not stay a while, to disappear or change to something else. It does not shift and alter in its form, nor come and go and come again. It stays exactly as it always was, to be depended on in every need, and trusted with a perfect trust in all the seeming difficulties and the doubts that the appearances the world presents engender. They will merely blow away when truth corrects the errors in your mind. When truth has come, it harbours in its wings the gift of perfect constancy, and love which does not falter in the face of pain, but looks beyond it, steadily and sure. Here is the gift of healing, for the truth needs no defence, and therefore no attack is possible. Illusions can be brought to truth to be corrected. But the truth stands far beyond illusions, and cannot be brought to them to turn them into truth. Truth does not come and go, nor shift, nor change, in this appearance now and then in that, evading capture and escaping grasp. It does not hide. It stands in open light, in obvious accessibility. It is impossible that anyone could seek it truly, and would not succeed. Today belongs to truth. Give truth its due, and it will give you yours. You were not meant to suffer and to die. Your Father wills these dreams be gone. Let truth correct them all. We do not ask for what we do not have. We merely ask for what belongs to us, that we may recognize it as our own. Today we practice on the happy note of certainty that has been born of truth. The shaky and unsteady footsteps of illusion are not our approach today. We are as certain of success as we are sure we live and hope and breathe and think. We do not doubt we walk with truth today, and count on it to enter into all the exercises that we do this day. Begin by asking Him who goes with you upon this undertaking that He be in your awareness as you go with Him. You are not made of flesh and blood and bone, but were created by the selfsame thought which gave the gift of life to Him as well. He is your brother, and so like to you, your Father knows that you are both the same. It is yourself you ask to go with you, and how could He be absent where you are? Truth will correct all errors in your mind which tell you could be apart from Him. You speak to Him today and make your pledge to let His function be fulfilled through you. To share His function is to share His joy. His confidence is with you, as you say. Truth will correct all errors in my mind, and I will rest in Him who is myself. Then let Him lead you gently to the truth, which will envelop you and give you peace so deep and tranquil that you will return to the familiar world reluctantly. And yet you will be glad to look again upon this world, for you will bring with you the promise of the changes which the truth that goes with you will carry to the world. They will increase with every gift you give of 5 small minutes, and the errors that surround the world will be corrected as you let them be corrected in your mind. Do not forget your function for today. Each time you tell yourself with confidence, truth will correct all errors in my mind, you speak for all the world and Him who would release the world, as He would set you free. ACIM Lesson 107, a fireside chat. What can correct illusions but truth? What can undo a lie but love? What can clear a fogged and twisted mind but the light of God itself? Errors are nothing but illusions. Misperceptions that haven't yet been recognized for what they are. They're not real problems. They're mistaken beliefs, wearing the costume of reality. And once truth enters the mind, errors don't get a say. They vanish, not with a fight, not with drama, but with silence, because they were never real. It doesn't matter how long you've been sitting in the dark. It could be years, decades. But the moment you flip the switch, the moment you welcome light, darkness leaves. It doesn't negotiate. It doesn't argue. It disappears because it has no substance. That's what errors are. They only seem to have power because you believed in them. And your belief was the breath in their lungs. Without your belief, they have no life. They return to nothingness, just like a shadow disappears when the light moves in. From dust they came. To dust they return. Only love remains. Only truth remains. Only God remains. Now imagine this. A state of mind without illusions. What would that feel like? Can you picture it? Imagine a time, maybe just for a minute, when your peace wasn't touched by anything. No one disappointed you, eh? No future to worry about. No past to regret. Just this still moment. Maybe it was brief. Maybe it only lasted a breath. But in that breath, you knew you were loved. You knew you were safe. Now take that moment and stretch it all the way to the end of time. Then stretch it beyond time itself, into eternity. And take the quiet you felt in that moment and multiply it by 100. And then take that peace and multiply it by 100 more. That's the direction we're heading. And even then, even with all that peace multiplied and extended, you've only been given a hint, just the faintest taste, of what it means to rest in truth. It's not the full meal. It's the scent, drifting in from the kitchen. When truth comes, illusions don't just weaken. They evaporate. Without illusions, there's no fear. There's no doubt. There's no need for defense or attack. Truth doesn't coexist with pain. It doesn't share a seat with guilt or shame or regret. It fills the room. It takes up the whole sky. All those dead-end thoughts you carried, those fleeting, anxious, grasping ideas, they vanish. They were only ever noise, static in the signal. But now the signal is clear. Truth occupies your mind completely. And when love fills your mind, you don't need to believe in the temporary. You don't need to hold on to what doesn't last. Gone are the phantom fears. Gone are the hollow pursuits. Gone is the need to prove, perform, or protect. Truth is here. And where truth is, everything false is not. Truth will correct all errors in my mind. When truth has come, it does not stay a while, only to disappear or change to something else. It doesn't shift. It doesn't alter its form. It doesn't play hide and seek. It does not come and go, and then come again. That's the illusion. The illusion shows up, promises peace, then vanishes at the first sign of pain. But truth stays exactly as it always was. That's why you can depend on it, in every second, in every need. Truth can be trusted, with perfect trust. Not the kind of trust the ego offers, shaky, conditional, bargaining kind of trust. No, mighty companions, this is perfect trust. Even in the face of seeming difficulties. And that's all they are, by the way. Seeming. Even in doubt. Even when the world throws on a mask of fear. Truth doesn't waver. It doesn't retreat. And all those appearances, they blow away, like dandelion seeds in the wind. Gone, the moment truth corrects the errors in your mind. Because that's where all error lives, in the mind. When truth has come, it carries in its wings the gift of perfect constancy. Not just peace, but constancy. Something that holds, something that doesn't leave you. And love, real love, does not falter in the face of pain. Think of a love that watches someone fall apart, but doesn't flinch. A love that sits beside pain and looks beyond it. Steady, certain. Here's the gift of healing. Truth needs no defense. So there's nothing to protect, nothing to fight. And if there's no defense, there's no need to attack. Truth cannot be attacked. Why? Because only illusions can be hurt. Only illusions need defending. Illusions can be brought to truth, and they will be corrected. Bring the thought that says I'm not good enough. Bring the fear of being alone. Bring the belief in loss, in death, in abandonment. Bring them to truth, and they melt. But truth cannot be brought to illusion. You can't force eternal love to fit into a story of betrayal. You can't stuff God into a box labeled sometimes. You can't turn forever into temporary. You can't make truth small. Truth does not come and go, nor shift and change, nor hide in shadows. Love doesn't say, I'm here now, maybe not later. God doesn't ghost you. He is not evasive. He is not elusive. He is not hiding behind a spiritual paywall. Truth stands in the open light, in obvious accessibility. That means it's always right here, closer than breath, more constant than time. It is impossible, that anyone could truly seek truth and not find it, because it's not hiding, it's waiting. Today belongs to truth. Give truth its due, and it will give you yours. You were not meant to suffer. You were not meant to die. But wait, if that's true, then why do you appear to suffer? Why do you appear to die? Because the world you see is a dream, and your Father, who is love, wills these dreams be gone. He wants you awake. He wants you home. Let truth correct them all. We do not ask for what we do not have. Why would we? We are not beggars. We are not empty. We merely ask for what already belongs to us, so we can recognize it as our own. Today, we practice with certainty, not hope, certainty, the kind born of truth. We're not walking the shaky path of illusion anymore. We're not stepping on eggshells. We're not bracing for disappointment. We are sure of success, as sure as we breathe, as sure as we think, as sure as we live. We walk with truth today, and we count on it, not just to walk beside us, but to enter into every thought, every breath, every step we take today. Begin today by asking Him who goes with you upon this holy undertaking, that He may be in your awareness as you go with Him. Who is He? He is your brother, your teacher, the Christ in you, the voice for God. He is your true self, not the mask you wear, but the one beneath it. This is the undertaking, to walk with truth, to let love correct all errors in the mind, to surrender the illusion of separation. You are not made of flesh and blood and bone. That's not who you are. You were created by the same self-same thought that gave the gift of life to Him as well. The self-same thought, unchanging, eternal, infinite, birthed both you and Him, not a different God for each person, not a separate creator for each soul. One thought, one source, one light. He is your brother, and your reflection, and your Father knows you both the same. It is yourself you ask to walk with you, your real self, not your story, not your past, but the light that has never left. Could He be absent where you are? Impossible. Truth will correct all errors in your mind, which tell you could be apart from Him. Truth will correct the lie of loneliness, the lie of fear, the lie of separation. You speak to Him today, yourself, your Creator, your brother, and you make your pledge. Let His function be fulfilled through me. What is His function? To heal, to bless, to extend love without limit. To share his function is to share his joy. His confidence walks with you as you declare, "Truth will correct all errors in my mind, and I will rest in him who is myself." Rest in him, not beside him, not near him, but in him, and let him lead you, gently, quietly, into the truth. A truth that will envelop you, like warm sunlight on still water. And the peace will be so deep, so tranquil, you will return to this familiar world reluctantly. And yet, you will return. And you'll be glad to look again upon the world, because now you carry the promise of change. The truth you found, the truth that walks with you, will go with you everywhere, and it will radiate, it will ripple, it will bless. With every 5-minute gift you give, truth expands, it grows, it heals. And the errors that surround the world, the pain, the conflict, the illusion, will be corrected, as you let them be corrected in your mind, because they were never in the world. The world has no mind. You are the dreamer of the dream. The error has always been in your mind. And the moment you let truth correct it, the world you see shifts with you. Do not forget your function today. Each time you say with confidence, "Truth will correct all errors in my mind," you speak for the entire world. You speak for the one who would release the world, as he releases you. Because to release the world is to set yourself free. Why? Because the world was never the prison. Your belief in it was. You believed in a world that doesn't exist, doing something to a body that doesn't exist, and called it your life. But that's not life. That's not you. Truth will correct all errors in your mind. And what remains is love. What remains is freedom. What remains is God.